ladies and gents, welcome to a new car show. We're at Zurich Auto Show for the third time in Swiss. So we're gonna check the new Ford Explorer behind me. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. The new Ford Explorer, I gotta say, it really looks beautiful, and it's a nice new Ford's compact SUV. I'm saying compact compared to US cars because this is, you know, a standard SUV for European market. Here's it next to the Mustang Mach-E. So the Mustang Mach-E is more like a sports car. This is a little bit more discreet looking, family oriented. So the Ford Explorer is an EV, and it's a project that Ford did in partnership with Volkswagen. So there's going to be a lot of Volkswagen parts inside that you might not notice if you're not into Volkswagen. We're going to point those out in case you do not know them, but I think it's pretty obvious. You're going to notice most of those because they are shared from ID.4. So this is built on the ID.4 platform from Volkswagen as well. Now moving on, let's check the beautiful design of the car. Now this is some sort of sky blue or baby blue color. It's a nice metallic color. Don't worry, these do not flash in person, it's only on the camera. Now we have the beautiful daytime running lights. The top part turns into turn signal. You have here inside Ford LED. So you have the lens for the main light, you have the smaller lens for integrated fog light in the main light cluster. And I like it, it's nice and sharp, kind of gives a mean, but again, the whole car is not so mean as the Mach-E there. Now, on the front, we have this LED light connected in this black, piano black piece. Explorer, we have the wide lens camera there and the Ford badge at the bottom. So since this is an electric car, this is completely closed. There's enough air intake at the bottom, and you can see there's a big opening here, but they've added on the grill, radiator grill, they added this plastic protection so it keeps it safe from the chip stones that might hit it. It's nice also the parking sensors are black, so this is unpainted black, this as well, so this is painted silver metallic, but also no clear coat, same as this one. So the black arches and the side skirt extend through the vehicle. We have radar at the bottom. Now let's back up and see the front end of the beautiful Ford Explorer. It just looks like a happy car, to be honest, with the silver part and the lights. Now we don't have the key, so unfortunately I can't turn the headlights. Now checking these alloys, so these are very massive, and this is something that Volkswagen likes to do, put big alloys on electric cars. 235 45 R21 came on Continental Eco Contact 6 tires. We have the diamond cut silver on matte black. We have also Ford black caps there. So the alloys look nice, and notice there are disc brakes on the front, and I'm saying this because there are drum brakes on the rear. This is also Volkswagen signature or their parts. Now checking the profile, looks quite nice. And let's check the mirrors. So the side mirrors are different from the Volkswagen. Piano black, turn signals there. You have the wide lens camera, bottle light, probably with the Ford. When you turn it on, you have the blind spot, and it's a nice big mirror. No auto dimming, I noticed. A-pillars in black. You have the speakers in the dash. We also have maybe potentially room for a heads-up display as an option. I can see this is all hard plastic already. We have a speaker bar there, and we have the light and rain sensor. We have a camera for lane assist, so also Volkswagen parts. And then the glass roof is kind of curved. And then we have the big panel roof, shark fin antenna from Volkswagen, and we also have spoiler extending from the body with a stoplight there. Now, these door handles are keyless entry. Driver's side has a physical cylinder, but these are Volkswagen. You also have little lights inside. If you open the handle, they kind of turn on. There you go. And tinted windows on the back. So this is also a window, and you have the silver details. Interesting. There's some kind of contours there, make it a little bit less boring. Wiper also from Volkswagen. Now checking the rear taillights, nice plexiglass pieces for LED. Everything is an LED technology. Have the cat eyes at the bottom, and then again silver and black parking sensors. Let me back up so you can see this better. So it really looks nice and discreet Ford-like from the back, and they've also connected it for the rear Ford Explorer, Explorer only in piano black. I wish they maybe added a LED bar. Probably gonna introduce this in facelift. Ford badge there, and then over here we have LED lights for the license plates. We have the wide camera with a washer nozzle, and for some reason this doesn't work, so this would be opening. But don't worry, we can open it from the driver's side. There's an, I think, towing hook, and you can see the battery pack underneath. So if I back up, you can see how that looks the back end. And showing you this end. So just to show you the charging port, they've added this, it's locked, you can lock it from the infotainment. This is your Type 2 from European standard. Type 2 charge port for AC charging, and then compatible with CCS 2, not 1, 2 from Europe for European markets for DC charging. Now, yeah, that's it. So since this is for some reason not working, now this is their demo car. They're going through the car shows, and I finally caught it up when it's functional, when it's not dead infotainment. So press here. So voila, this opens up. So that's the reason why some features might not work. There you go. Production models, of course, will be fully operational. Now, this opens fairly tall. I'm a 2 meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So again, 2 meter tall or 6.6 in feet. My mic is off because I'm charging my phone, so you might have not heard me. Just that's why I'm repeating it. You can see there, Volkswagen badge. So Volkswagen LED lights, everything is from Volkswagen, even this button. So you can press this to close or hold it until you hear a beep sound. To program the height, you can adjust manually the height if you have a shorter garage, so the door doesn't hit the top floor. This can go up, you can see that. So this can be removed. It's a very flimsy cover, but I'm not sure like if this is unattachable. I don't want to break anything, but you know, that is there. So I'm just checking. I thought this might have been a speaker, but it's not. Seats knock down 60-40, and in Volkswagen you can knock down the middle bench. The points 3. So again, the whole back is from Volkswagen. Now, right side, actually both sides, you have grocery hooks, and surprisingly both sides you have LED cold lights, and on the left you have a 12 outlet. You have a nice strap here. You have 4 data points, and you have this pocket, so if you have golf clubs you can put them there. Now there's a 1 finger of height sort of to the loading area. This is plastic, and you can take this up. There's 5-6 fingers of height to the false floor, and then there is an optional patching kit here and room for cables. Now someone broke the plastic from this. Again, people are sometimes very harsh on these cars and car shows when they try to open everything and so on. So over here you can see 5 fingers to the shelf. So you can lower this to get more liters or cubic feet, or no, excuse me, cubic liters, or I forgot what the US measure is. There was something in cubes. Now, there we go. So you heard the Ford sound signature they have for the closing sound. We've showed you that, so let's get on this side and let's hear the closing sound. Now hear this one. So more solid. So these doors are lighter, these are more heavier, they use more dampening on the front, but you know, it's decent. Now the doors open fairly wide if you need to put a child seat in, and they have Volkswagen seals, so Volkswagen closing sound. Now I don't see a little switch to lock from the inside if you have kids. Doors go all the way down, so that's good if you wash the car, there won't be too much water residue on the step there. Now checking here, hard plastic, so I guess this whole molding part is hard plastic. Speaker there, and well, hard plastic. So this is plastic, this is leather. I think on the front they've added leather on this part. These are also ID.4 handles, power windows, and big pockets there. So checking here, we have flat bottom, so no transmission tunnel. I'm saying this because this is a from ground up built electric platform. Now we have a very smooth leather here, nice big cushions, triangles, so rhomboid diamond shape, looks very nice. And checking the top here. Now let's pull this down. So you have a seatbelt aligner. I know it's pretty dark on the back, but you can see slightly how that looks and have a perspective on that. This can go up, but it's very stiff for some reason. It's a new car. And you can see the panoramic roof. Now this might be some sort of sport package as it has a dark roof liner. Let's jump inside. So, okay, feet room, knee room would be better, but this seat has an easy entry, so it backed up because I'm not. But if I was in the front, I would be okay. You can see this seat is more forward, and I would have okay knee room. Feet room is okay, and have big pockets. So this is all leather and has this going inside. Let's hear the closing sound. Now over here, you can put your fingers inside, so it's easier to grab and close. Excellent closing sound. Beautiful front. Yeah, I love the ambient lights as well on the front. Unfortunately, you can see LED there, not there. So kind of saved on the back. Now we have an interesting big tall window, and we have a small but more is extended towards the rear window. We have these LED lights. Now at night these frames illuminate, so you know where to press. View at the back. Now we have all 4 sides handles. I'm mentioning this because Volkswagen in some model decided to remove those. You can see these, so you can store them in. So these are nice pair of shirts. On the top here, in the build peeler, and this is not adjustable. Now let me show you here headspace. Now I can, extend my back and my neck and my head, and I'm not touching. Actually, I'm touching with my hair, but I'm okay. But if speed bump, boom, I would hit the glass roof. So if you don't want a glass roof, because this might be an option, I would go for the soft top, or excuse me, the hard top. If we're talking about a non-convertible car, but the glass roof gives you more light inside interior. So I think if this is a sport package, there should definitely be an option with a light interior, which gives you more light inside. Look at when everything is off, and let's get on the front because that's where you will spend most of your time. But before I do forgot, I almost did because I'm kind of rushing there. I wanted to check the front. So 2 USB-Cs, they illuminate when the doors, actually not when the doors are open, when the car is on. I know that for a fact because it's a Volkswagen part. Air vents open and close, and no pockets there. So this is nice. There's a lot of room. I wanted to show this. It's nice and soft. The seats are nice and wide. And over here, whoops, that didn't close in properly. You have an armrest. Again, people from Volkswagen, this definitely looks from Volkswagen Group. This is nice and rubberized. Have 3 sizes, and you can open here. So it didn't close properly. When this is red, from the back it's not properly closed. When it goes up, it's black, so it's properly closed. There you go. This is nice for your elbow. So I think they should have added maybe more soft touch materials there. This goes up, and then you press on the side here, but it's very stiff for some reason. Needs to be working out a little bit. Now let's get on the front. Interesting. Look at this. They closed here, so you can't see the color of the vehicle. So this adds to soundproofing, which is a nice feature that Volkswagen doesn't use in every model. They use this in Audi, for example, which is part of their group. So nice closing sound. Look at this edge here, it's interesting. Same seals. Let me see here. So this one's padded, so this is soft touch material, and then we have this textured gray part. We have the LED ambient lights. So this is covered by leather. Soft touch also covered by leather, but not soft touch. Hard plastic underneath, and then hard plastic. Big speaker there, big pockets, and these are big. So you saw this to open from the driver position. Now this is a new Volkswagen part, which I really hate. I'm not exaggerating, I really dislike it so much. Left and right, heat, fold. I think they also fold when you lock the car, and then in the middle it's off. You can lock the car from the inside or unlock it. You can lock the rear. And then these are the power windows for the front, but if you want to use the rear, you have to press the rear, and now they operate the rear. But they've saved on not putting 2 more buttons here, which is ridiculous. It's so unpractical in real life when you use that. Moving on. Explorer aluminum doorstep. Standard paddles there. I'm gonna open this at the end. Steering column is manual here. Now this, I'm not sure what this is. I've noticed this. I'm not sure if it goes out or not, but there's a storage area there. Have those ambient lights in the middle bridge. Now, Volkswagen seats, electronic back and forward, up and down for the whole seat, up and down for the knee area, up and down, or excuse me, tilt back and forth for the top part, and lumbar in and out, up and down. Memory 2 positions, massage option, and then instead of Ergo Comfort, they've added Ford logo there. Bolsters are okay, kind of short, bigger on the top where it's most important. Now this looks really nice, and then you have the integrated headrest. So these are definitely sports seats, because usually on front seats you have adjustable headrest. Now these are also Volkswagen like touch system for the headlights, so keep them on automatic. Front rear fog lights, front max and rear defrost, and you have this press to wash, and over there for the automatic. Let's jump inside. Now let's hear the closing sound. Good closing sound. Now when I would press the brake, the seat would automatically go forward, but now it won't, so I have to do it manually. But when I exit the car, the seat goes back. So just so you know, you can see I have enough knee room, so there's more space in the back for me. Now this is the beautiful point of view, and I love this speaker bar with lights. You have the new screen here. So let me just switch it off for a moment. So this is how it looks. Have the nice big mirrors there. Oh, the massage option is on. Forgot that. Okay, now interesting, this is fixated, so this is still, but you can press and then you can add that, so that's pretty cool. And let's zoom back in. Now let's start from the steering wheel. So we have nice texture, so it's more textured here. So it's a 3 spoke with a top, bottom, and top. Excuse me, a little mixture there. Explorer on the bottom, so we have this capacitive touch buttons, and this is the same layout from Volkswagen. Voice commands, viewing screens. Now we don't have the key, but definitely this is from the ID4, ID3. You don't have ID3 in the USA, but you have the ID4 and ID5. This is also the same, so stocks for the turn signals, lights, and then this is for drive, brake, or recuperation, neutral, reverse, and B4 park. This side, you can see it there. Now, interesting, this is a white light illumination from Volkswagen, and then they added on the steering wheel, which is from Volkswagen, the Ford blue, or I don't know if this is green, blue, some sort of shade. Okay, so this was soft, on the back it was hard, and then hard plastic. A lot of saving there. So this is a big speaker bar, at least that it looks like, has ambient lights. It looks nice. I like the fact that it's kind of floating here, design wise. Now not to forget, so here you have basic information. We don't have the key, but the bezel is from the ID.3 and 4. They just added this plastic pieces like a bezel frame for design, but yeah, the screen is small. You have this open and close, air vents there on the sides for the passenger. I mean, I love the cockpit, but you know, they could have added some materials. So this is just hard plastic there. Slowly opening, big pocket there, kind of plasticky, but okay. Warm lights, interior cold lights. Screen here, so again, this is fixed, but inside there's a button you press, and then it just releases the mechanism. So I'm not sure if you can see from there, this thing goes up. So there is room inside here. There's ambient lights, and this is rubberized, so it's a nice big storage area. You have the on and off, you have the hazards, so you can see them here. Unfortunately not like in Volkswagen and the side mirrors. volume control, you have sliders, and it's all smudgy already because of the piano black. Parking cameras that don't work, we don't have the key for the moment. This is a wireless charger. This one's not, but you can put 2 phones there. 2 adjustable cup holders, and so this is plasticky, and I'm not sure if someone removed like a rubberized bottom. I think they should add that, but somehow this feels so flimsy. Okay, this is nice and soft. You press in, you take this out. Let me just check here what's going on. Is this, oh, this goes out. Wow, look at that. This is a whole piece. I mean, Volkswagen had some other things you can remove in the ID.3 and 4. So this is a massive space here, and you have this divider. It also looks like an ice scraper here. You can see that. Interesting. Yeah, and you have textile at the bottom. So you can see in perspective, this is quite large. Of course, you can take this out if you're not using it. Let me just show you how that would look then. It would look like a big pit, but it's too open. So and maybe this, when you remove the divider, you can put a purse if you're a lady. So there's an idea for the ladies. I'm sure they're gonna like that idea. Yeah, so this is how it looks also if you don't have the, let me just see here. I think if you put it here, then this was a bit open, but then you can use that part when this is up top. Like now it's closed. Okay, and let's get on the top here. So sorry for a little shaky, just hit my phone holder tripod, and you can see here, good overview in the back. You have the touch lights for the top. This is also definitely Volkswagen. You have the passenger airbag information, or excuse me, seatbelt information there. There's an emergency button there, also Volkswagen part, and warm lights, beauty lights. So this is not Volkswagen part, this is from Ford. This is also from Ford. Now let me see if this extends. Now in Volkswagen it doesn't. Maybe in Ford it does. Nope, I thought I see this symbol, but I thought it could extend. So this whole area is not covered, unfortunately. Yeah, but the glass roof, no shade, it's tinted, made by Volkswagen. And of course, not to forget, headspace, plenty of headspace on the front. Now, you have all the necessary information here. You would have the cruise distance and so on. This is something I can turn on. So if you turn it on, remind me later. Cancel. Now, I think the sound is on because there is a static sound. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I can hear it. And I can mute it. I tried. Okay, let me see if I can get a... I can mute that. I don't want to get a copyright strike. So you have this capacitive buttons. So let me just see here. Okay, I'm gonna mute that. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Now, this is your home menu, as you can see here. Excuse me, this is your home menu. Or wait, no, this is your home menu, because the first dot represents, I guess, the first one. So there's some options, and the picture is blurred because we don't have the key. Your trip information will be here, like power consumption. You have charging. You can, I guess, go to this main screen, and then it shows you charging percentage. So you can have that charging, optimize, and then here settings, battery care mode, rapid charging. Okay, so you see all of those. There are options here that explain what these functions are for. Okay, home. So you have the climate control here at the bottom. So AC is off. I mean, we don't have the key. You have the heated seats as well. It seems like there's a favorite button at the bottom. Now, here you have the radio, phone, another charging shortcut, I guess, smaller one, and you have the navigation that reminds me of the Volkswagen. It's slightly different screen orientation. So it feels responsive, nice and fast. So yeah, I have the settings here, navigation. So I won't go through each. Actually, let me see here. Color scheme night, and oh, there's a night and day. Let me see here. Color scheme day. No. Okay, excuse me. So this is the day. Yeah, the camera is not liking that. So just put an automatic there, and on the top you have icons. So you have the phone, radio, media, navigation, parking. Let me see parking if we can turn on the cameras. Nope. Preconditioning, charging, driving profiles, normal, eco, sport, individual, FPA, normal. So I've noticed that you have them here as well. It's another shortcut, but again, the car is a demo car. Background, I guess you can change the colors. Not sure what colors are we talking about here. Is there ambient lights or individual? So yeah, you can also add these by driving modes, orient them. I wonder what these are for. I'm not sure, to be honest, but let's put a complementary. I forgot it was green, right? I don't see color change, to be honest, in the interior. Yeah, so here you have favorites, radio, media, settings. So all of that is there. Where do you have like the sound settings? Oh, wait. Oh, here, bass, middle, treble. Okay, it looks nice. Oh, you can reset it there. Okay. Okay, let's just do that, and go home. Let's see if we can play some sound just shortly. Okay, I don't know what this radio station is. Okay, I don't want to play for too long because I can't slide it like this normally. Let me see here. Yeah, I just can't use the slider normally. I just don't like it. And I just switched it off now. Okay, stop. I don't want to get a copyright strike. That was the whole infotainment. There might be an option or a few that I maybe have missed, but I think I've covered everything. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it here because the video is quite long. Don't want to be too long. Okay, you can see the ambient lights now changed. So purple on the screen there. Purple, I don't see the green color. Now I gotta say, I'm really curious what that is here. It looks like something you can remove, but I don't want to use force. I don't know if this is some sort of emergency, something. Can this slide? I have no idea. Tell me in the comments if you know what that is. So yeah, let's open the front and just show you the Volkswagen bonnet, because this is how it looks under ID.4, and I think they could have maybe made a small front, but it would be shallow for the cables, but they didn't. You have the blue thing as a washer fluid. You can see the top. You have to use a little leg if you want to keep it open, and that's it. That's the new Ford Explorer. And before we show you the spec sheet, I just want to turn on the hazards. There we go. I mean, overall, I really like the car. I like the new Explorer. So very basic turn signals on the back, no dynamic turn signals. And as I've mentioned, one of the top turns to turn signal, the bottom shuts off because it's the plexiglass. It almost kind of illuminates the bottom part there. But just gonna switch that off, and I'm gonna return this to the automatic mode. That's the way it was, and the lights are off, but we wrapped the review. Okay, Ford Explorer Premium for the Swiss market. So there's a lot of things missing. Okay, there's some things for ICE cars, so that's why. Yeah, Matrix LED headlights. The rest is in either Deutsch or French. I don't know where in Switzerland. So Artic Blue Metallic color, ambient multicolor, and so on. Battery extended range 77 kilowatt hour, 250 kilowatts or 340 horsepower, dual electric motor. So it's an all-wheel drive. Panoramic, I guess, panel roof, 21-inch alloys, and there's some other packages like 360 camera and so on. So unfortunately no price. I guess they didn't came with a price yet, because again, this is a demo car that's on car show. So this was an early review. I hope you like it. So if you do, give it a like, and if you want to see more cars from Zurich car show, do subscribe to the channel and don't miss those. Click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.